Hi everyone, welcome to Flamboyant Creations YouTube channel. Today we're going to be setting up a cabana tent. So we're going to show you how to set up a cabana tent. We're going to the material shop. We're going to get material for our structure. We're getting 4 pieces of 8 meters. Our structure is 3 by 3. So make sure that it's 2 times the size of your structure. This is our structure, which is a 3 by 3 structure. So using our 4 pieces of 8 meters, we're going to throw them over our structure. We're going to need some cable ties, different sizes, so that we can secure the material on the structure. Okay, so using one of the materials, we're going to use it and throw it over our structure corner. Then we need to drag it on the other side and throw it over again. Don't worry when it moves around, you're just trying to get it on the structure. Getting the material from corner to corner. It's time to straighten or remove the fold. Once the material is straightened on both sides, we're going to get our next material and do the other sides, the other corner, throwing the material over the other corner. So we're going to throw the material over the other piece of material that we had already installed in the structure as we drag it to the other corner of the structure and throw it over. So the wind was really doing a number on us, so it keeps on going up and down. As you can see, the material keeps on going up and down. So as we straighten the other corner, the material on the other corner, and we drag it down so that we straighten the top. So as we saw, the wind was just doing a number on us. We thought, let us use the cable ties that we have to secure it with the pole. So just to get a little bit of gathers before I tie it. You see the wind just blew the one side off, but anyway, that's not a problem. We're gonna use the cable tie to secure both sides, all the ends. Okay, just going to straighten our material on the other side of the structure before we cable tie it. Drag the material as further down as you can before you cable tie it. So there we go, we secured it with a cable tie. We're gonna get 2 more cable ties for the other corners of the tent, throwing back the material where it was. Just making sure the material is straightened, so going back and forth to check if it's also the same length before I secure with the cable tie, because we're going to put it over the pole, so we don't want it to be too much on the other side and less on the other side. So here I am going to cable tie it to secure the material so that we don't keep having the wind blow it over. Okay, getting another cable tie, and then straightening my material on the other corner. Make sure it's straight on both sides. If it's not, you need to redo it and then straighten it properly so that it's even and it's the same length and size on both sides. Don't forget to make your gathers before you cable tie and secure it with the pole, dragging it down and making sure it's straightened. And you also make sure that on each side you have even material or material on each side, so that you can get that V of a cabana tent. Here I'm seeing that I need to drag it a little bit further down, so I'm going to use another cable tie to drag the material further down so that it's tightened. The wind was really not working with us on this day, but you know, we're going to make it happen. So we're going to pull it down, and then we're going to secure on each side with 2 cable ties so we can straighten it. As you can see, you can drag it down so the material is easy to use. Okay, so the easiest way to remove a cable tie, you use a knife and then go in there and then drag it off. So yeah, I wanted to remove that other side because it wasn't looking as nice as I wanted it to be. So I'm going to use another cable tie to neaten it in the other corner. But as you can see, the structure of our tent is coming together with the material. Now straightening on the other side of the corner with another cable tie so that we just tighten it a little bit. Okay, now we're going to use our 2 sets of material as well on the other sides from corner to corner, so the middle part of the structure from one corner to the other. Then we're going to make sure that the material is going in between the first 2 materials that we installed. So make sure you have enough material so that you can get it from the one side into the other side, and then drag it and throw it over your structure. Once it's done, you should just straighten the material. This is for you to just get the other side of the structure covered. So you're gonna just drag it down, and if the material is not enough, you can actually drag it down on this side again. Now we're straightening the other side of the structure. So we're straightening our material so that we can have even sides. So on the other side, I drag it down so that I can get more material on the floor. Now we have to drag it down, take the material down so that we can get more material, and make sure that it's even on all sides, and then create your gathers and secure it with your cable tie so that the wind doesn't take over. But yeah, we just work with what we have at the moment. Now at this moment I'm thinking maybe we need brakes because the wind is just not working with us. So to secure the sides, I thought let me bring some pins so that I can pin the sides of our materials from one end to the other so that it's not affected by the wind. So I'm going to show you on the other side of the structure how I'm going to throw the material to cover this side of the material. So the aim is to cover the structure poles. So yeah, here I am throwing the material from one corner to the other, and then I'm going to try and throw it on in between the materials and drag it on the other side. Yeah, I know I'm pulling the material, but I'm gonna drag it down again. So as long as you have cable ties, you can actually drag your material up and down from the structure so that you can straighten the top of the material. So I'm going to drag the material on the other side and throw it over the structure and straighten my material so I can cover the other side of the structure with the material. Now here I am also straightening the material on the structure. Here you can actually see we have so much material on this side, so we're gonna go just pulling it down. So I'm gonna need the pins and pin the material so that it doesn't move with the wind. So yeah, I'm gonna drag it down again on the other side. Before I pin my material, let me cable tie on this side. So just make sure it's even on both sides and both sides have enough material. So I'm going to create my gathers and then cable tie this side. And then pin the top of the structure. Then I'm going to pin the other side of the structure. As you can see, the material is just, the structure is actually coming out very well. And we have these V shapes that are coming out. Then I'm going to also secure the other side with a cable tie. So you can see on both sides we have even material, so that we have at least a lot of material that can flow on the bottom. So make sure that you have enough material to cover your structure and for the flow as well. So there I am cable tying, and then I'm going to secure the corner with my pins. And then securing the other side with the pins. To make sure that the material doesn't keep moving, I'm going to get some bricks and put it in between my material after pulling it down, then to secure the side so that the wind doesn't keep carrying the material or making the material move. So I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to put a rock in between my material once it's straight down. Then I'll cover it with the material so that it doesn't show. And I think we are good to go and we're done. This is our finished product. Thank you so much for watching and stay tuned. Please subscribe to our channel and like this video.